Okay, so this is a sketchbook tutorial of this tiny pocket sketchbook. So this was all done with cheap black ballpoint pens, and I've had this one for so long. Let's begin our sketchbook tour. I've had this way too long, and I finally finished it. So let's begin with, Boba Fett. I finally did Boba Fett, and this one came out super cool. And for some of the corrections, I did use a jelly roll pen, a white jelly roll pen. This one helped with a bunch of little mistakes and just kind of things to cover up some of the black, and you can draw on top of them. And it also helps for highlights as well. So, and I drew this gecko right over here, because this sketchbook was just about any type of fan art and just animal drawing as well. So this one looked pretty cool. Also, we have some Spider Gwen. That one turned out really nice. I do like how that one looks like. Let's see. Also, these koi fish were also fun to draw. Just playing with more animals. And this one I decided to do some koi fish in a pond and some with lilies and some water reflections. And this looked pretty cool with the shadows. And yeah, 3 koi fish here. And now I did draw Batman right over here on top of a gargoyle type of statue on top of a building. So that was a fun one to do. That was pretty cool. This one I used a heavy amount of ink to make the dark shadows underneath the cape and in the mask that he has. So that was pretty cool. And then we have an elephant. Again, this one was a zoomed in version of an elephant because I wanted this one to be super detailed and very realistic. And I did this eagle as well. I thought this one's the one that it took me a while to do this one because there was a lot of feathers and there was a lot of texture, a lot of lines to make this one super, super detailed. So that was a fun one to do. Oh yeah, I remember doing Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp was another one that I wanted to experiment with more of a realistic, how to draw human faces, plus all the hair detail, the bandana, the mustache, the beard. There was so many different ways of interpreting, the texture. So this one was a fun one to go really all out on detail. So that was a fun one. Now, Guile from Street Fighter was a cool one to do. This one was when Street Fighter 6 was announced. Yeah, when Street Fighter 6 was announced, this is the one what I wanted to do. So that was a fun one. So yeah, we have Guile right over here. All right. And now this one was from, what do you call it? The Stranger Things. This was that one main antagonist from Stranger Things. So that was a fun one to do. And here we have a cat. This cat right over here was super fun to do because this was detailed with those 2 pens. And yeah, doing with the fur and going all realistic for an animal drawing. This was for a pet animal drawing as well. All right, so I did this giraffe right over here. This one was a pretty fun one to do. This one didn't take that long. And then I did this pit bull right over here. So this one when I was just doing a bunch of animals. So this was a fun one to do. Oh yeah, and then I remember for one of the Cinco de Mayo type of stuff, I drew Selena. With, this one was a fun one. This was a tough one to do because I thought I was going to mess up. And I kind of did in her face, but I did end up fixing it. So I did end up kind of fixing this one, but this one turned out really cool. And then I did this mariachi, singer with this big, I want to say it's like guitar type of, but yeah, this one was a fun one to do. Oh yeah, I remember this for one of the Halloweens. If you guys have ever seen the newest Hellraiser movie, this was a good movie. This Hellraiser with the female pinhead was really cool. This was a fun one to do. And if you guys are into horror movies, this one I made, Trick or Treat was a fun movie way back in 2007. If you guys haven't seen this movie, this was a fun one. Drawing, I think it's Sam from Trick or Treat, the movie Trick or Treat. This one was a fun one to do all the shadows too, this one. Let's see. And then this one was a spider monkey. This one was a fun one to play around with the fur and some more animal drawing. And I think this was, I'm gonna say it's a ram or an elk. And this one, I took a picture of it. Yeah, this one was a picture from a vacation that I took, so that was a fun one. Oh, I remember for one Christmas I made Super Mario, kind of doing this. I took it from an old, very old, what was it? A very old greeting card that I found online, and I kind of just recreated this one. That was a fun one. And this is when Avatar, the second movie, came out, and this one I drew. This one actually came out pretty okay. This one I wanted to cover almost the entire page. So this Avatar one was nice. This was a nice one to do. And then when that Wednesday show came out, I wanted to kind of do this one. I felt like I could have done better, but this one was an okay one at the end. Now, when Puss in Boots, I wanted to do this one for a while. This one was my favorite one just because of the amount of detail that I took to do this one. I took so much time to make the fur, the shadows, the lighting. This one was one of my favorite ones. It took a while to get everything right, but I like this one. And then, oh yeah, I remember, so when Shakira dropped her diss track to her husband, and she was making all those the music for like her diss track and stuff, I just decided to draw Shakira right over here. So it turned out actually not that bad. And I drew Harry Potter. This one, I feel like I could have done a little bit better on the nose, but this one, I do like the hair, the glasses, and all that. It actually looked pretty okay. This one turned out okay. And then, oh yeah, I remember when Rihanna did the Super Bowl. That's how long I've had this one that I've been starting in. This is the promo thing for Rihanna's Super Bowl thing, so that's where I drew that one. This one actually turned out pretty okay. I like this one. And then this one was the Mandalorian and Grogu. This one took so long to do because, man, all those little intricate details in his arm, the metal, the shininess in his helmet. I had to use a lot of the Jelly Roll pen to fix that stuff. So, but yeah, Grogu turned out pretty nice as well. Oh yeah, the Power Rangers. I remember when the Power Rangers special episode came out. That's when I did this Green Ranger. So I did Tommy and the Yellow Ranger, both who, if you guys don't already know, passed away. So both of these actors who played them passed away, so that's why I wanted to do this. These turned out super cool because I took my time doing these, the shadows and all of that stuff to make it look realistic. So that was a fun one. These two were fun, the Yellow Ranger and the Green Ranger. Oh yeah, back when Tears of the Kingdom came out, I drew the new Ganondorf. This one, I like it, but I could have done better. This one was a fun one to do though, because this new design, especially when Tears of the Kingdom came out, was a fun one. And then these capybaras, I wanted to draw this, the mother and the little cute one right here. So this one was pretty, I wouldn't say it was simple to do, but it took a while to do all of those small lines for the fur, the shadows, and a little bit of the water. But it actually turned out pretty well at the very end, so. Okay, so now this one was Super Mario Brothers Wonder. The Elephant Mario came out. This Mario Brothers Wonder Elephant one actually turned out super nice. I liked how it turned out. This was simple outlines, made it very cartoony, and yeah, with some shadows. Now this is where I did all of the Ninja Turtles. All the Ninja Turtles, I drew them, so. I've been wanting to draw them for a long time, and these are the classic style, but specifically when the TMNT Shredder's Revenge came out, that's when I started drawing these. So here we have Michelangelo, the Goofy Turtle. We have Michelangelo right here with his nunchucks. And then we have Master Splinter right over here. He looks pretty cool. We have Leonardo. We have Leonardo right over here. I made him a little smaller just to kind of fit in his swords. We have Raphael, one of my favorite ones. I was able to fit in his whole body in here because of the way that he was posed. So, and we have Usagi. Usagi looked pretty dope. I was able to fit him in here as well. I like that pose too that I found for that reference photo. And then here is Donatello. I wasn't able to fit, his staff, but I was able to get him, and he was actually super detailed. I made sure to get in all those shadows just to kind of give that nice contrast. Right over here. And we have April O'Neil. April O'Neil was a fun one to do. I got her camera in, some shadows, made her a little detailed, and yeah, she was pretty cool. She was a fun one to do. Because all of these are cartoony with solid black outlines, and I made sure to at least give them some dimension and not make them super flat. And finally, we have Shredder. This one, I wanted that pose to kind of just be zoomed in from his waist up, and this pose looks super dope. This one, it was pretty nice to have really nice details in the shadows where all of the dark, kind of solid blacks would be. So, and then going back to horror movies and things like that, this is probably one of my favorite ones just because it's so much black involved with the pens, and then a little bit use of my Jelly Roll pen to get some of the whites back in. Made this one stand out a lot. I really enjoyed this one. This one took me a while to get it right, but I like the amount of detail and realism that came out from this Child's Play Chucky poster right here. And then for one Christmas, I remember using the Snowball Snow Globe. I wanted to do something, family friendly. So this one actually turned out very nice. I really like this one right here. With the globe, the snowflakes inside, and all the details in there. So that was fun. And now for something with a lot of hair, I really liked this Chewbacca. This Chewbacca had long strands of fur and hair. And yeah, this one turned out very realistic, and I will be drawing a a larger 8 by 8.5 by 11 drawing for my Skillshare course. So go ahead and stay tuned for that one. And we have a Stormtrooper, this one against the white and solid, black in the eyes and in the helmet. This one wasn't easy, but it took a while to kind of leave most of the paper whites to resemble that bright white helmet that they have. So, and then we have Tifa Lockhart from FF7, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Remake. Here's Tifa Lockhart. So this one I drew back in March. I can't believe I started this one in March. It was so long that I had this sketchbook. So yeah, that was the last time, the most recent one of the year too. So Tifa Lockhart. And then we have R2-D2, and this one took a while because this one has a lot of straight lines, some curves here and there, but it had to be very mechanical and robot-like. So that was a fun one. And then I drew Akira and the bike, the motorcycle, and this one was a top-down view. This one with the different angles and a perspective view is kind of hard to do, but I could have done a little bit better, but I was able to fit everything in here, and this is the iconic cover from the movie. So this one's a fun one. I do like how it did turn out at the very end, because it was a tough one to get everything correct. So. And finally, my Xenomorph from Alien Romulus. So this one, I just found a reference photo online. And yeah, I wanted to draw it right when Alien Romulus came out. So this one took so much from using a lot of darkness, a lot of ink, and then some of the Jelly Roll. But I made this as realistic as I could, and it turned out nice. I really do like this one, especially since Halloween's coming up. This was a fun one to finish this sketchbook on. So yeah, that was my sketchbook tour that I've had of this little one for so many years. I'm finally done and I'm moving on to my next one. So yeah. And I'll see you guys in the next one for my next sketchbook.